Hello, sound test mic. Hello, what's up, guys? So, this is another topic in Revit Architecture 2019. So, in this topic, we are going to explore views and modify view properties. Okay, so in this exercise, we're going to explore the different views displayed in the project browser, and I'm going to show you how to modify their properties. Okay, so let's get started. So as you can see on my view here, it's obvious that we are on the 3D view. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an option to navigate your 3D model. And this is what we call the wheel, okay, the steering wheel. So if I'm going to click this one on our toolbar here, so I'm going to click that so that this is our steering wheel. So from here, you can use this to zoom in. There you go. You can zoom in and you can also use orbit. Okay, all you have to do is to hold the left button of your mouse and then hold it. You can put the center here. There you go. So that's the center, the pivot. So from there, you can orbit. Okay, so let's say, for example, you want to concentrate here. You can hover your pointer to the center and then click that. So it will now be placed on the center, and then from there you can use orbit. Okay, you can also use this as a pan. You can also use the rewind if you want to go back to your previous views. There you go. And you can also what? You can also use the walk tool. So you just hold your left click there and then just move forward. Okay, so for this one, you need to make your view perspective. Okay, you need to make your 3D view in perspective view in order for you to use the walk tool. So basically, you need to create a camera. So we are going to have that topic on our next on the succeeding exercises. So I'm going to show you how to use the walk tool by creating camera. All right. So if you're going to click this drop down arrow here, you can change that to mini view object wheel. So this is how it looks like. So you can use zoom. Okay, you can orbit. What else? You can pan, and you can also rewind. There you go. You can rewind. And you can again right click. You can change that to mini tour building wheel. Okay, so again, these are the tools that you can use. Change that again to right click, and then you can go back to mini full navigation wheel. So these are the tools. So basically, you're just changing the way you view the steering wheel with few options. Now, if you right click again, you can go back to full navigation wheel. All right. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. By the way, just in case you accidentally close your toolbar here, okay, and then you want to use again your steering wheel. So what you can do is you can go to the View tab, and then you can go to User Interface. You click that one, all right, and then you look for navigation bar. Just tick the navigation bar to show back again your navigation bar that includes your steering wheel. Okay, next. So of course you can, aside from the steering wheel, you can also use your view cube, right? You can click this, okay? The view cube and then the steering wheel, the full steering wheel only shows in 3D view. Okay, right now we are on the 3D view. That's why you are able to use the view cube. All right, so you can click the corners there to change to different isometric views. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to open the main floor here. So this one, and just double click that, open the main floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom into this portion, and as you can see, there's a section symbol here. Okay, that vertically runs through the middle of the building. So if you want to open a section, so you can click that, right click, and then you can select go to view. Okay, so you'll be able to open the section view, which is this one actually. Right, so this is the section view. Okay, and you can also open the callouts. As you can see, there's a callout here, this one. So there's the call out. So if you want to open the call out, you can click the call out, right click, and you can select here, go to view. There you go. So you'll be able to open your call out, which is call out 2 of section 1. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to use or how to duplicate your view. Okay, so going back to the main floor, to duplicate your view, so you just need to right click the view that you want to duplicate, and then you can select here duplicate. Okay, we have 3 options here. So we have duplicate with detailing, and duplicate as a dependent. For this one, I'm going to use duplicate. So I'm going to select this one. There you go. So I now have the duplicate view. So I'm going to right click this. Just need to right click and rename. So let's say I'm going to call this main floor furniture plan. So let's say I want to create a plan view for the furniture plan. Okay, so I name it main floor furniture plan. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate again the main floor. This time I'm going to use the option duplicate with detailing. Okay, and then I'm going to change the name to main floor annotated. So main floor annotated. Okay, annotated. There you go. So basically the difference between the duplicate and duplicate with detailing, if you select duplicate, this is our original view, right? And then we duplicate it, this one. We only selected duplicate in this view. So as you can see, it only shows the model elements, the 3D elements. It's not showing the annotations because in the original view, as you can see, there are annotations, right? But if you only select duplicate, it will only duplicate the 3D elements. That's why you only have here the 3D elements without the annotation. Now, if you select duplicate with detailing, so just like this one, we duplicate the view with detailing in this view. That's why, as you can see, it includes the details, right? The annotation. So basically, that's the difference. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the view here. Let me go to the windows, and then there's the tile views. So what happens is it arranges all open views within the application window tiled so you can see each one in the drawing area. So I'm going to select tile views. There you go. And then if you want all of these views to be placed at the center of each viewport, what you can do is you can you can click here this one. Oh, sorry. You can click this one, the drop down arrow, and then you can select zoom all to fit. Okay, you can click that, and then you can click this symbol. See, right? So it's now at the center. Actually, there is a shortcut for you to be able to do that. So what you can do is all you have to do is to type ZA. So that's the shortcut. You can go to any floor plan here, any viewport, and then you type ZA. All right, let me try that. So ZA, there you go. So it will place all the views at the center. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to change the view properties. So let's say I'm going to maximize my 3D here. So I'm just going to close the other views, or just simply how to maximize this one. Let me just close all of the views here. Okay, so let me just close it. Tile again. Let me close the views. Close. Close. All right. Okay, so this is now my 3D view. So I want to concentrate my view here. So I'm going to show you how to change the properties, view properties. One way to change the view properties is you go to the view control bar. This is what we call the view control bar. So you can change here the visual style. You can click this and then you can change different style here. Like for example, wireframe. Okay, so this is the wireframe view. All right, you can change that to hidden line. So most of the time I use hidden line. By the way, if you want to orbit your view like what I'm doing, you can hold the shift key on your keyboard and then hold the middle button or the scroll button of your mouse. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore the other visual style. So you have the shaded view, you have the consistent colors, and you also have the realistic. Okay, I seldom use realistic because it takes a lot of time to load because it's loading the material on the model. And last one is the Raytrace. So again, this is quite difficult to load. Okay, it takes a lot of memory, I think, for this one to be activated on your machine on your view in the window. So that's why I seldom use this one. Okay, so this is how it looks like. All right, there you go. It's like a rendered view, but you can actually pan or orbit your drawing and it will just keeps on updating, right? Anyway, I seldom use that, so I just changed back to shaded view. So this is the shaded view. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open again the main floor. So this is the main floor. I'm going to show you how to change element display in a view. So I'm going to select the main floor, double click that, and then I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to click this wall. I'm going to click the wall. Okay, and then after that, again, from the view control bar, there's an option here, temporary hide slash isolate. So I'm going to click this one, and then I'm going to select here, isolate category. So this one. So what will happen is, it will isolate all the walls. The category you can find from here. Okay, let me just show you again. If every time you select an object from the properties here, you can see the category. So this is the category. So meaning the category of the selected object is furniture. So let's say if I click this stair here, if I click the stair, the category is stairs. Now if I click this one, so the category is wall. So if I'm going to isolate category, it will isolate all the walls. I click this one. There you go. You see, it isolates all the wall. Okay. All right. So take note that you can also do this on the 3D view. Okay. Aside from the floor plan view, you can also do the temporary hide isolate tool in the 3D view. Okay. So as you can see, it isolates all the walls because they're just under the same category. Okay. Now I'm going to select, for example, this wall again. So let's say I only want to isolate this one, not the whole category. So I'm going to go ahead and select this, and then I'm going to click this, and I'm going to select isolate element. There you go. Then it isolates only this object. Now, if you want to return back to the original view, because this is just a temporary view, so you can go ahead and click that tool, and then you can select reset temporary. Okay, just click this one, and there you go. You will be going back again to the original view. Okay, so aside from that, you can also change the wall display. Okay, so let's say, for example, here, I'm going to zoom in here. So you can change also the wall display. Like, for example, if I'm going to change this visual style again, so I'm going to select shaded. You see, it changes the wall display. Okay, system colors, and you can also change the detail level here to coarse, medium. You see the details there, the detail of the wall. So if I change that to fine, so it looks like this. If I change that to coarse, it looks like this. Okay. Aside from that, you can also change the scale. So let's say, for example, I want to change the scale to 1 is to 100. Again, from the visuals view control bar, you can change there the scale. You can click that. So let's say I want 1 is to 100. So I can select there 1 is to 100. Just click that. And there you go. It will change now the view to 1 is to 100. So notice that the size of the label, after you change the scale and tags, the labels and tags is changed relative to the scale of the building model. All right. So basically, that's how this exercise works. So those are some of the elements or the things that you can do in Revit. Those are the some of the options that you can do to explore views and modify the view properties. So hopefully you learned something from this video. And once again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.